Hello, people. Gonna make sure that I am streaming, and I am. Wonderful. Gonna make sure that I am. Sorry about the echo. Gonna go ahead and copy the link, plug the stream in the appropriate channels. Post. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. I guess a quick fix was that I noticed that the pose is staying even though I'm jumping. So to fix that, I need to make sure that I exit the state if I'm not on the ground anymore. So we're gonna go into this combat chip, this base stance, and we need to make sure that if I am not touching the ground, like it's not equal to 1, it'll reset. So now if I jump, good. I'm not stuck in the pose anymore. Good. All right. I think that's okay for now. Now, I'm wondering what I should work on. This is the logic for this guy. I think I'm gonna move it this section lower. And then I kind of don't want him to be collidable. And then I need to change this cube or this thing so that I look at this area, the center of the cube. Hey, Alex. I'm good. Just working on the robot. You know how it is. I've actually been playing Mirage. I'm trying to get better at it because I'm finding it difficult because I did not play Valhalla very much. I think I played the beginning and that was it. But I'm much more familiar with Odyssey out of the latest Assassin's Creed and that like rig. Don't get me wrong, the rig's pretty similar in Mirage, but they made a lot of changes from Odyssey to Valhalla and then even more changes from Valhalla to Mirage. But so I feel like I'm once removed from the skill gap. But Dreams is always here. Dreams is always... I feel like I've put enough time into Dreams, and now that I know it's not going to get any more updates, I feel like I'm at a very comfortable place, at least making new stuff. This seems okay. I don't like this pose for combat, so let's see about adjusting that. Inputs. I'm sure the pose is going to change. What have I missed? Bot looks so cool. Thank you. Bot hasn't changed. Oh, I thickened him up. He's got some armor or muscle, pseudo muscle, I don't know, cyber muscle on his legs and biceps and forearms now. This is probably going to change. But let's adjust that stance. What do I want it to look like? Well, he's probably going to lead with his left so that he can... This will be the anchor for his combat poses. I'm sure this is going to change or get split up somehow. He'd be going to the gym. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, let's turn that one a little sideways. some of that. It looks like he's spitting a mean verse. Let me turn off precise movement for now. Hello, Brandon. Welcome in. So he's gonna have that arm ready. This arm will also be ready. But we're also gonna do some hand poses. We want him to have that feral nature. Animation, hands, both feral, all the way. Now if I go over here, I gotta decrease the stridiness while he's in this state. I feel like the steps he's taking are much too big. Min-start time. Let's decrease this by half. Now I like how little he's moving his feet, but now we gotta decrease the stride time. I guess let's cut this in half as well. 0.30, 0.15. I feel like that's definitely gonna get annoying. So we'll increase some of that a little bit, and I think we might decrease the walk speed or the run speed so he's not moving as much. See, but now I feel like that's not responsive. So it might have to do more with the speed rather than the sliders. Okay, well, I like how much he was able to move, so I guess we're gonna change it back. Okay, 25 is not it, so let's jump it to 35, 32. His feet look so weird. That looks okay there. What's this? Okay. Oh, maybe I could increase this. I'm okay with that. Ay, ay, ay. I guess we are going to increase the bounciness. Now, some wonderful feedback that I got. Oh, so out of touch with Assassin's Creed games. Used to play it a bunch. I mean, Alex, Emmett and I think we take turns getting out of touch with Assassin's Creed. Because Emmett, like, he would have, like, Valhalla was his, Mirage is mine. So for all of Valhalla's duration, I did not touch, really Assassin's Creed. I wasn't into it. I would watch him play, but Valhalla was kind of buggy. So sometimes, like, when he didn't play, I really was not into it. Yeah, I'm taking everything that I've learned. Most of it is from Sam, some from Hellboy, and trying to see what I could figure out. So now I have it so that there's a combat stance, right? And if you get away, he'll eventually go back to normal. But if you approach it, he should get into the stance, and then he'll face the enemy. And if you jump, he stops facing the enemy. If you dodge or double jump, you kind of have free movement again. And if you run, you can run wherever you want. You won't lock into it. And then I set one up that you don't face. So these are both melee targets, but this one is a hostile. So come over here, that's why he gets into the ready pose, because he can see that it wants to fight him. But here, this might just be like a breakable object. And yeah, so you'll still like snap to this if you melee close enough to it, just so that it's not harder than it has to be. Dude, I was having fun doing the logic for the stances stuff on Guts. That was fun. I had to think about not math, but really just having to delay a signal but keep data. It was like a puzzle. Let's double check that we're doing it right. I'm over here. Ah, why aren't I facing this guy now? Ooh, so we'll put the hostile in here. So we'll put the hostile in here. So now I should... That's good. Logic cubes for the win. Am I right, Jordan? See, now I'm stuck. I'm wondering if as soon as I get out of range, if I don't detect anything, or let's decrease the amount of time I need for that. So how does the what was the attacking input? If you don't mind my asking on stream, and you don't mind typing it out, or if you just, I mean, what was the attack input for branded? Because I don't remember off the top of my head. Let's go 0.5 seconds because I want it to be. I don't want it to hang the character. Well, I guess you could just run, right? So let's walk away, and we're good. Should I have bot look at interactables for a second? He doesn't blink when he's in combat. I think it's kind of funny. Oh wait, did he? Oh, he does. Good. He just doesn't look around. I separated those. Alright. Base stance. Now, what does my combat itself look like? Do we know? I don't know. Now I'm wondering, do I... I have not blocked out any animation, so maybe I could just do like a placeholder animation. Now we want this to be a good punch, right? He doesn't know how to fight, so this could be like a goofy punch. Look at that. Look at that. And very quickly. Particularly the second game Hero Time. Sly Cooper. I believe that's what Elka's taking inspiration from for Avatar. And Aang gotta be graceful. So I definitely will give it a look. You said the second game? Is there a subtitle or is it just Sly Cooper 2? Oh wait, did we like his foot back for that? Or was that weird? Okay, Band of Thieves. Wah. Wah. It's all good. I think the only thing I asked was oh dang, it's on PS Plus. Like Essential? I have Essential. Do we like that pose to that pose, or do we want him to take a step as he finishes? And I think we're obviously going to have to give him a fist. He's punching with his right. Oh, good. The frames are built in. Oh, that needs to be streamed, unfortunately. I will definitely look up the gameplay then. Dang, PS3. Sly Cooper, he's a raccoon, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, please let me know. Are you guys getting some sort of static? Is that me? Is that better? Indeed, a raccoon. I love raccoons. I think they're my favorite animal. And this is before Rocket Raccoon. I had a little raccoon stuffed animal when I was little. And then let's disable procedural walk. All of that. Oh yeah, it does kind of. It definitely reminds me of whatchamacallit, iRobot. Now that I think about it, I used to have a raccoon skin. I was little. I didn't realize that it died. Um, in retrospect, I was very sad about it, but I love the raccoon skin. I guess there should be a little bit of follow through, but he should be kind of rigid back to the wash. Or actually, you know what? I'm not entirely against it. I think it would be cool if he's stuck in position. Oh, dude. Man. That performance was crazy, wasn't it? I mean they were all good, but the emphasis on Rocket, God, his flashbacks hurt so much. Oh yeah, and the hallway fight, that was amazing. I watched, I think Corridor, they reacted to the stunts with the stunt person, I think. Oh, and then we return to form, right? Let's give it a little bit more. Dude, the whale that he does, I feel sad just thinking about it. Okay, so while I'm attacking, I see I need to disable this base stance. Right, so I'm only powering this if I'm in state B. But I also see that I put a slow startup to the pose, and we're gonna get rid of that if so here's the pose, right? We see that slow power up, and we're only gonna power that on if I am, hang on, let's pulse at off. See, I like the beginning of Secret Invasion. I liked all the not main parts of Secret Invasion. Not to say that it was bad, but there was a real, like, there's some charm and atmosphere in what they were trying to do. And if you just let yourself like enjoy what the vision was, it was like, oh man, this is kind of cool. But the execution sometimes, I mean, I guess stuff always is left to be desired. But I grew to like the opening music and the intro. That was really fun. Bass dance. Oh, yes. This thing. Pulse that off. Now, I think it's going to be the same. And we're going to get rid of this for now. Does that modulate? Good. And I think we're going to change this to not. So that way, if I come over here, I don't want to. Good. So now I'm right back in the animation. Let's get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of the cooldown on this guy. Uh, 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 uh. Oh, then you're gonna love Secret Invasion. I think you'll love almost all of it, then. See, now while I'm attacking, I need to make sure that I'm facing stuff. So... Dude! See, yeah, the Star Wars vibes were super strong, especially like when they first got to the. Yeah, it was weird. It was like, what movie is this? But then I'm wondering, like, does the quantum realm have its own quantum realm, and does Star Wars exist inside that? Da-da-da, 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 da 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 da. Okay, so now I notice that when we're attacking, we're turning off the base stance, so we're losing the animation, but we're also losing him looking at and moving towards the current melee target. So for that, we want to make sure that we have a look at rotator for that. And then by default, we want to look for hostiles, right? Because that's what he'll go for. Active port, and if there's no hostile, then we'll look at attack points. Oh, and I'm stuck. That's okay. I press it too quick. It's on pulse though, so I don't get how. I need a little bit of follow through, and then he can get back to the pose. Da 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 da. All right, so. Gotta keep the head straight. He's a perfect robot. That would have curved. And then let's get rid of that. Save that for a frame stutter. We all know I love me a good frame stutter. And I think we could definitely take more time for that. Oh man. That's crazy. Oh, we could let him twist a little bit more. Yeah. It's kind of cute because it's like he doesn't know what he's doing. Huzzah! Ta-da! Thank you, Jordan. I mean, I'm happy to do a crossover with Grit or Easter eggs. Ooh, a Grit gauntlet would be a cool weapon. I'm just saying. I might have to call it that. I know it's not a gauntlet, but like just for the purpose of an Easter egg, that'd be pretty cool. Or maybe even just seeing like her hand or even leg and be like, oh, those are designs from like this crazy inspiration. Whoosh. If you need any animators at NetherRealm, let me know. The Mario music intensifies. Alright, so you already know. Here's my basic approach to, I guess, bringing that animation more life. We're gonna go ahead and throw a whoosh that'll play no matter what. Because this is more about the air displacement. Right, but then we also need a sound for his servo movement. And actually, hang on, I think I have one in his sound effects that I really like. This, I think it's a widget sound. Metal ricochet, bubble whoosh, widget. Is it this one? Oh yeah, I like that one. If you're interested in a shared universe at all, Jordan, then let me know. So I'm going to speed this up quite a bit. Isling no dreams, though. I feel like I gotta hear it a little bit in the beginning. So here's what we'll do. We'll do a much slower one. Right throughout the duration. And then obviously it'll fade out. Help. This better be on sustain. Oh, these can all be on sustain. But this one will be much quieter. I think I can exaggerate that anticipation pose a little more, or probably a lot more. Let's go stupid with it. He's on that Omae wa mu. Look at that frame. This is just for a little punch. You love you a cyborg ninja, huh, Jordan? Like not in a bad way. It's a really cool thing. Yeah, I think that's a little better. We see that. I think he gets a little too low, and I should be bringing him back instead. So let's bring that up, and then we're gonna like shift his weight. I think that's better. Now I almost want. It would be cool to have a slow-mo thing where he like punches for the first time. It's like, oh, you can fight. And just see a robot or something get like knocked out in slow-mo. The sound is the wishy sound is happening way too fast. Behind Big Sur. Oh, dang. So maybe Guts will be the inspiration I need to give Hellboy some decent sword combat. And then yeah, dang, maybe yeah. Bladed wings for arms? Whoa. Like are there hands at the end of the wings, or does it like mechanically like transform? Now let's walk away. And after an attack, right? This has to pulse that off. We are gonna trigger input B. Did that work? Pulse that off. Yeah, trigger input B. Yeah, so now, yeah, look at that. But then we want to make sure that we are resetting. We need a pulse over here. Wonderful. This will just be a manual reset for the timer. Just so that it doesn't say. Alright, and then I think we might change the contact point a little bit for that animation. Oh, wow. I didn't even think about that. I gotta lock the movement when he starts that fight. So what is this? These are parameters, no movement, no walk. torso, head, or organic. Dang. That's pretty cool, though. I was actually reading, there's a, in the Man of Steel screenplay, the description of the character reminded me, you know the floating robots they had with them? There's a scene where one of them gets into a suit, and it's the same robot, but the robot becomes the head and the torso, and the suit are these giant mechanical arms and legs that it essentially has a physical body and can fight now. I was like, I never thought that was really cool. Now I kind of want a sound like for an impact if I'm damaging. So now we gotta have a chip in here, and we'll have a pulse, and these guys will play once, but now we want some sort of collision. Obviously not that every time. And then I don't think we want the lighter. Maybe speed it up, make it punchier. That's gotta be louder than that. And let's increase the outer radius. Inner radius, excuse me. Oh, you already know I need some vibration. Oh, and I guess I could do the frame stuff here. Now this is all like messy logic placement just so that I can not do it. I actually started doing this thing. I'm only going to use the right motor. I want to see if that's cooler, because then it's like you are the character, you know? But if you take damage, it'll be both motors. Let's increase that pulse. Alright, and we don't need this always on top. I want to see my character. Oh, where'd it go? Let's just do that. And then you gotta mess with those curves, because this linear relationship is not terrible. Thank you.
You're welcome. You want more?
Now, Jordan, in Grit, if you're still there, if Grit hits something she shouldn't, doesn't she like ricochet almost, or like bounce off? I don't like that sound for the abrupt metal clunk. Actually, you know, for light attack, it's not bad. It's not bad. And then we'll do a little bit of screen shake. Is this how I did it? We do a pulse. And then let's have a not gate. This would restart it. Only active for 1 second. And let's increase that strength. And if the timer's not full, then this would be powered on. Oh, that's okay. I'm thinking about doing something like that. Maybe your durability will be a thing, like if you hit stuff that you're not supposed to. I don't know. I gotta think about the design of this game a lot more. Lower this to 0. What is that? Why did I stop? Oh man. So we need a pulse from this to start playing. Okay. I guess I see what I'm saying. Nope. That's bad. Now we'll just... Ooh, what if I just move that and then deleted everything, all this other stuff? Because it's only going to be do it for 0.1 second. Hello, Ronell. Doing some basic logic for a punch on the robot. Yeah, there's the punch. Nah, he's not that cool yet. Oh, and I'm stuck. This is why we do it. So I should have it. If I am detecting, we need another chip in here for movement, right? Because I do want it to be a little like sticky. So if we detect this guy, thank you, my good sir. Attack point. Oh, I went the wrong way. We detect an attack point within this radius. It's not going to be a super huge radius. We'll have a minimum one as well, because I don't want it to just try to, like, I don't want him to clip with something. There we go. And then six isn't bad. We want it to kind of snap. So Alright, I definitely think it should snap from here. So we're going to increase our minimum. Nope. Right? Nah. You have to. Alright, we're going to walk away. Not bad. We are going to increase that speed, though, quite a bit. I don't want it to be active throughout, though. Really just in the opening frames. Okay, I'm cool with that. Oh, see, now we don't want any damping in the Y. Or I'm just not going to have any damping at all. Okay, we need some damping. We're just not going to have any damping in the Y direction. Oh, strength of Y. Good. Gotta increase this thing some more. Alright, and I feel like that's too fast for speed, so we're going to split the difference and call it 12. I gotta increase that minimum. Dampen Y. Ooh, I wonder if I could change it to a cylinder. I guess we'll increase the minimum. Kind of forgiving. I kind of like that it's forgiving. Because I feel like this reads on screen, and it's not like I'm going to be like that the whole time. And even like that reads. Should I try to do those old attacks that I had with the torso spin? That was a really cool one. I mean, not today, but in general. Oh, I thought we were done with this. Dang, I'm... Ah, what is happening? It looks like I'm stuck in the base stance, but I need to be... Am I sprinting? Why is sprinting giving me a half output? Either I'm sprinting or I'm not sprinting. Am I right? I think I might make that. Maybe if you hold it. What's happening? Don't tell me it's doing the same thing. Now I think it's because I trigger this. So we'll put this in here. This wire will go in here. Yeah, that's too far. Sorry. What am I doing? All right, let's see what this zone looks like for the it's right there. It's size 7.2. Oh wow. Much better. I don't know about y'all, but this is satisfying. The head spins will be preserved. Or a torso spin. The head doesn't... I mean, it spins the other way, but it looks like it's not spinning, effectively. And then we gotta get the ground pound back. And then, do I want to... I feel like I want to do something with a crouch. Maybe it's because I'm playing Assassin's Creed, but do I want him to be able to stealth take down enemies? Now, I want to see what happens if I put multiple of these guys around. We like the stealth takedown. Alright, so that was okay. I realized I need some output for attacking. So let's have a new variable called attacking. That's bad. We need a variable first. And then a variable modifier in here, always powered on, and it'll be called attacking. So theoretically, if this is active, I'm currently attacking. Oh, there are still takedown. Yeah, I gotta check out this game. So, for example, like this, like I can only look a certain amount. I think you would have to, if you're using the Elka camera rig, you'd have to introduce a limit. Like can you keyframe that though? Let's check. We'll make it so that if I'm holding L1, I'll do a limit, but obviously it could be whatever you want it to be, Jordan. Let's try that. L1. Just powers a keyframe. And then, can I keyframe this? Which one rotates? Oh wait, this is a, oof. Maybe with tags and zones, like you can only rotate if this tag is detected. So let's try then. If it's based on the player, right? If the player is facing a certain direction, let's throw a zone in here. And then we'll make it tag based. Cube. I'm gonna do it on the grid. And then I'll rotate it like this. So this is the rotatable, viewable angle, I guess. Right? So that way I can only rotate, like the camera can't get inside here. Is that what we want? Or do we want the camera only able to go inside here? I mean, you might be able to fake it with lock on. So maybe only while the camera's in here can we get a rotation. This is tough. This is tough. I'm thinking. I'm trying to think. Uh, Test. And then only while this is... Does it allow it to rotate? Hang on. Hang on. Limited radius on front of character. Okay, let's go to that. So that when this tag is detected, it should stop the rotator from going this direction, right? So then maybe I have to split it in two. Oh, that's a lot. Let's just work on one for now. If this is detected, it turns it off. So then we'll have a NOT gate. That powers the rotator. What is happening? Oh, I gotta move the tag. Oh, I see. Maybe I move the tag behind then. Oh, because that's where the camera is, duh. And then when I stop, it turns it off, but it still moves. We want it to like budge, right? Yeah, because now it's just drifting in the x-axis because I can't do anything. Now what we... Ooh, okay. Okay, hang on. Hang on. I'm getting an idea. You might have to have two, or maybe you might have to have two separate zones on the character. And let's test it. So we're gonna switch this. And then we're gonna copy it and then move it across the other plane of the character. But I want to make sure they touch. Or there's an overlap. I think I have an idea. It might be dirty in terms of logic, but I think it's gonna work. Alright, so these are our two zones. We'll make sure they're right on the character. And they don't have to be that big. And then this will be around character right, around right. And I just assume the other one is left because it's not labeled. So, what is this going to do, you might ask? These can detect this, and this is not going to determine it. We don't even need the NOT gate. These will determine how we dampen the rotation. So let's... I got right stick. I'm in the X. Now I'm wondering if I can find a way to limit or turn off the input. So if I put X in here, I get the positive and the negative. So I think we're going to throw this inside of a chip. That'll just let it go like normal. Come on. Come on. I'm like Jimmy Neutron in need of a brain blast. Okay, I got you. What's up, Hunter? And then these nodes, it's essentially the same signal going back to into what's already wired, right? Delete these for now. Wait, what did I delete? Oh, I deleted the node. Okay, sorry, okay. Let's make sure that it still works. Right now, it still works like normal. But we'll have if around right is detected, then it won't let this signal pass through. So we need NOT gates from here, right? If we're not coming around the right, Then we'll let me check. Me putting the stick left. It rotates it. This one. Me will let me power around the right. So theoretically, if I should rotate, and then I should stop when it gets to a certain... Ah! I can't rotate anymore! Good. And then... Now if I do the same thing, and I power the left, as long as the tag's not in the zone, well, let me look left. Now it's not perfect because the speed can definitely get through the zone, but now what I would have to do is widen these zones to get more of a 45-degree angle. So let's increase that, and then let's increase this one. But this might be closer to 180 depending on how this interacts with them. Yeah, that's more closer. That's closer to 180. Excuse me. So let's split the difference. 2. Let's go 2. No, 1. Sorry. Does it make sense, Jordan? Is this what we had in mind, or does it apply at all? But so I can't look that way. But if I turn the character, I can look more that way. So I have to move the character now. I hope that helps. I hope it's usable. Hello, David Movies. I'm gonna delete that logic for now, though. That was fun, though. We'll delete that. Plug this back in here. Plug this back in here. Delete that. Get it all neat once again. Good. Now why am I stuck? I should not be stuck in this pose. I did the latest demo update, David. There's a new level. You can roam around the BPRD. I know it's very work in progress, but it'll get worked on. Input. Wait, what is that? Oh no, I need the base stance input. Sorry. So I think I might, to save myself, I might do a pulse. I'll do that, but I don't know, that might cause some flickering. I think I'll show it another time, David. I'll happily do like a playthrough. I need to post a video of the playthrough of the sewer level so we can see it. All right. Think I'm gonna stop the stream here. Thank you guys for joining, though. I had a lot of fun today because I think there was a lot of before and after. Like you saw the terrible non-existent punch that I was working with before, but now you got a nice little melee attack. It's basic. Jordan, love having you on the stream. Let's check out Guts real quick before I go. So we're gonna quick save this. I'm not gonna save it online right now. And check out Guts. Did I ruin anyone else's work when I said I published? Because I saw that someone published like 16 minutes before I did, and I was like, oh, was I working for more than 16? I love how the rain stops. That's so cool. Everyone did a lot of cool stuff on this project. Look at that. Look at that guy. And then look at that. That's hilarious. Oh, were you able to use any part of the crossbow? My old one? Where'd it go? Tier? Ah, one day. Yeah, this is, yeah, very exciting. And then I forget, once we have the animation in place, like it already, like the vibration, I know you guys can't tell that there's vibration in the gameplay. But he definitely feels like a weighty character, but I think the animations will definitely just like help, like just dial that in even more. Whenever I run, like running with the sword on either side makes me feel like whatchamacallit. If you guys ever played Ultimate Alliance, that one guard that ran into the crowd of Hulk clones that was like, for Odin. Um if you're prepping vertical attack, then you should not be able to turn around all the way around in the swing. Oh, I think okay, what I asked earlier, Jordan, I think when you stepped away was whatchamacallit. Oh, what was the input for sword attacks? Because R2 readies them and does releasing R2 attack? Or was there a combination? God, this is so cool. Yes, my crossbow for the game sequel. Don't worry. We'll use you. This was still fun. Like I had fun looking at the reference pictures. But yeah, the other one when it was just 2D reference, I was like, I can't. I don't. It's too hard for me to visualize. What is that sound? Oh, is that this? The match? Ah, that's cool. And then we gotta see it with the cell shading. Oh, so the movement of the left stick is a stance change and an attack? Interesting. So I would just press R2, and if I keep moving forward, then I attack. So then, if I sprint forward and then I pull back and press R2, do I do an attack that rotates me the other way? That's really cool. So then, should we have? Yeah, you click the right stick to toggle it on or to turn it on, but I don't think there's anything to turn it off. Um, so then, should when he gets ready, if you hold it for more than a few seconds, should the rotation his guts rotation stay? Per stance. So you can switch from 3 to 2. Okay, but you can't just keep switching. Okay, I get what you're saying. So I think the moment you activate it, it should lock his rotation in place. I mean, if ooh, I need to play Resident Evil 4 so I can get an idea for the comp of the gameplay. It's broken down on my board. I love that. That board's so cool. Love me a good flowchart. I've told so many people at work about this. Like, I'm asking all the new hires, they're like, hey, do you watch Berserk? Or do you know Berserk? Do you read it? And they're like, some of them are like, no, but the ones that are like, yeah, like, what's up? And I show them the screenshots and they're like, whoa. This makes me want to work on Hellboy. Is there a dodge button? I could do a dodge. I think it'll work. I mean, Jordan, to be fair, your crazy ideas have paid off before. Project Sam, like, the the M in Sam is like all you. That's such a cool shot. The rain in slow mo. It's like this man is thinking so fast. Did you set up a time variable? Or did you just make the rain slow? Oh. That was great. Alright, peeps, think I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys for joining. I might work on this later, Jordan. We'll see if I have time. But yeah, check out Jordan's stuff on Dreams. Check out his YouTube channel. If you want to help out on this project, I know he posts the Discord semi, or like if people ask for it. If you've enjoyed what you like, please leave a like. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like. If you have any feedback, please leave a comment on this video or any of my other videos. I do read them. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, because how else are you going to stay up to date on the latest stuff from this channel? No problem, Jordan. Guess it's fun to show off. All your stuff is fun to show off. But yeah. Oh, you know how we gotta end the streams. Bye-bye, guys.